Hello, I'm Seth Reed, Sales and Marketing Manager for Darwin Perennials.
And I'm Chris Fifo, Product Representative for both Darwin Perennials and Keep Seed.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about late summer, early fall perennial programs. And the reason we're going to talk about it is Chris and I have been having all these conversations with growers, and it seems to be a topic people keep asking us. Well, they're asking Chris. They're asking, hey, I'm interested in this late summer, early fall program. What should I be growing? And Chris, can you walk us through a bit of the timing? Can growers still do the program? When do they have to get product in? When is the retailer going to get the product? Can you just kind of give us an outline there?
Sure, Seth. Yeah, these summer programs are really gaining in popularity. But the thing we need to remember now is we need to be thinking about planning these in January and February, which is really not bad timing because our spring program is taken care of. It's in production now. We're planting. And so it's time to think about fall. And we plan that January, February. We're getting our cuttings in and liners in. We go into March and April, and then we're planting these April, May, and June. And so the timing is, after our spring program is already set and done as far as the planting stages and planting.
Okay, and then so that's the growing aspect of it, and then they're delivering it to their customers on the retail side. Would you say kind of August, September? What is that?
The way I like to think about it is like back to school time. Kids going back to school, we've got more time on our hands. Maybe we're wanting to refresh things. It's a change of seasons, and that's what I think is perfect timing for these late summer programs.
Okay, I like that back to school. That resonates with me. So people keep asking, for these lists. It makes me think that maybe, this production is different than your typical spring production. Can you give us an overview there? What do growers need to be thinking about when it comes to these late summer, early fall programs?
I think there's two primary aspects we have to look at. Number one, first and foremost, is these things have to perform in summer production. The heat and humidity and light intensities of summer is not suitable for all perennials. And so variety selection is going to be key here to be able to have the top-notch program that we're looking for.
Okay. So is that genus specific? Is it variety? Can you give us an example of something that would be...
Well, let's see. An example would be like an Achillea. Okay, I want something that's going to stand out, and that's where I think the new vintage comes in. New vintage has good, strong, bold color for summertime, and it's not going to fade in that light intensity. And when they do age, they fade to colors and not to a brown. And so I think that's a great example as far as variety selection within a genus.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So that's good. So that's, making really, there's some thought process behind what varieties go in a summer program versus spring. Now, you did say there's two aspects, and so that's the first one. What might be the second one?
Well, the second one is actually one that you may not even think about, but these perennials have to be first year flowering. If we're going to be planting April, May, June, obviously we're not going to have a cold treated liner. And so we have to have a first year flowering selection. Creeping phlox. This is not going to be an item for fall sales. It requires a cold treatment. Another one would be like Iberis sempervirens. Obviously needs a cold treatment, early spring flowering, but we can go to different variety within that genus. We can go with Iberis summer snowdrift, a first year flowering type of Iberis. And so something to be aware of. It's not really one of those common things you might think about for a fall program.
We have a Darwin catalog that has, over 650, 700 varieties in that. You think there's a way to pare that down into like a hit list of items to be growing?
I got a great list, Seth. I went through this catalog. I went through all of our best genetics, and I've got a great list to share with you for summer and fall programs.
In our next video, we're going to go into this list, and Chris, let's talk. I bet if we did it in a good, better, best list sort of scenario, I think that would be stellar.
Sounds like a good plan. Keep it straight, organized, and very easy for customers to do.